it's Hunter. So first off, I'm back! Whoa, look at this, Hunter's making a video. It's been like a month. Second, I'm in a hotel room. And you know, you're not a real YouTuber until you film in a hotel room because it seems like that's what they're doing every other week. So I'm in Vegas, like I said I was going to be before I left, except my trip got postponed a week. So this video is also postponed a week. This is not my Vegas vlog. I might put it up, I might not. I haven't been really great with vlogging here so far. But anyways, the point of this video, there is a point to this video. It's not just me trying to be awkward and quirky, like apparently my entire channel is. My entire channel is just me being awkward and quirky. Since I'm all the way in Vegas from Virginia, that means I had to go on a plane ride, and it was multiple hours. That also means that I have to spend 4 or 5 hours with the annoying people on the plane. Now, this plane ride wasn't particularly bad. We had this crying baby that was just an alarm that went off like every 5 minutes, just like ah, ah, ah. Besides that, I was sitting next to my sister. It wasn't too bad. I should have brought a neck pillow, but I didn't. You know, standard stuff. But that experience on the plane last night kind of reminded me of other bad plane experiences I've had. So I decided I want to tell you guys a story about a bad plane experience I've had. I'm not sure how much I can play this up because I'm not an experienced storyteller YouTuber type, like, I don't know, like an Evan Ettinger. But I try, and that's what counts. I am rambling. Let me just go into the story. So I used to have this au pair named Alina, and if you don't know what an au pair is, kind of like a nanny that comes over for like a year period or so from another country. And just this past year, Alina got married, and I got invited to the wedding along with my family. I'd never been to Europe. I'd been out of the country before, but I've never been anywhere on that like hemisphere of the world. And the longest plane flight I'd been on was probably 5-6 hours max. And to be honest, I think I blocked out how long the flight was from DC to Berlin, because honestly, I don't remember, and I don't really want to remember. That flight was not the best experience I've ever had. But anyways, this plane was a very large plane, as most are for long international flights. So my mom, my sister, and I, at least I think it was my mom, were all sitting in this middle area. So we had people in the aisle to the left of us, people in the aisle to the right of us. I was sitting next to my sister, and we were just sitting there having a good time, doing our stuff, when the guy in front of her, which is, you know, this middle-aged man or something, decides to put his seat so far back that he is about this far away from my sister's body, not even joking. Most of the chairs are like this angle, maybe here if you really want to go back, but he's just like this, going all the way back onto my, at the time, 10-year-old sister, who apparently is also very claustrophobic, which is a nice thing to find out when you're on a very long plane flight and there's an asshole in front of you. My camera stopped recording, but I'm pretty sure I remember at what point of the story I was in. I think it was, so the guy moved his seat back and we asked him to go up and he was just like, no, and we're just sitting there confused. So yeah, continuing the story. We're just sitting there wondering, does this guy not speak English? Did he not understand what situation he's in, where he's like literally giving an inch of space to someone who's just trying to sit, like she can't move. She physically cannot move out of the seat because he's that far back. We ask our mom to go over and tell this guy to just scoot up a bit. She goes over, politely taps him on the shoulder and is like, I'm sorry, but you know, my 10-year-old daughter is right behind you and she's really, really squished. Do you mind just moving up just a little bit? And not only does he say no, by the way, he definitely speaks English. He understands. He turns around and starts yelling and cussing us out and full out going at it like, I have a right to be sitting this far back. I don't need to be listening to you guys. This is ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. Yelling like F-bombs all across this entire plane where there's like hundreds of people that can like hear his temper tantrum. And we're just sitting there stunned. What just happened? Also, my sister is having a panic attack and you start cussing her out. She's not even in middle school yet. She's in elementary school and you are cussing her out, and my mom and me. What? So eventually we start calling the flight attendants over and they give us apologetic looks and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry for this man that's up here. We can't make him move up his chair because that's just not something we're allowed to do. They do reprimand him a bit for cussing out a 10-year-old, but besides that, they can't really do a whole lot. Eventually, my sister just gets up and switches with my dad, and my dad, who's almost 6 foot, he's like 5'11" or whatever, is squished behind this man, but at least he can handle it and is not freaking out. This guy never really moves up. I think he kind of apologized, the kind of my friends told me I needed to do this or else they will never hang out with me kind of apologizing, and he didn't really care. But you know, we dealt with it. But it was a very, very bad experience. And then after that, you know, we got off the plane. We had a great time, had a wedding. It was all awesome. And then we flew back and there was no issues. So it was just this one guy who just didn't know how to be a good person. But yeah, that's the story. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I can make it short enough to be comprehensible. But I am going to go in the pool. I think they have a lazy river here. I'm staying at like a Signature at MGM Grand. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will now be posting videos every Tuesday again. Also, leave a comment below with any stories you have of bad plane experiences. Anyways, that's it for this video. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.